No notif squad. Ayo. Oh, what's that? The same music as always? Wow. So exciting. So basically, this is going to be the last day that I'll be able to catch the Heckbug event. So I thought, hey, you know what? Let's do the boring Heckbug event. Hey, notifications actually went out to some of you guys. What up, Achilles Space, Gary Jan? Or Gene. Some people pronounce it differently. Hello, my fellow gamers. Oh, dear Lord. Hey, Mystic. Hey, Davin. Oh. Right. Where's this stupid thing? There we go. How you guys all been? Hopefully good. Hey, Multi. Hey, Arwen. Notif didn't go out, but I was lucky to catch on my recommended. Nice sponge. I'm honestly shocked. Because, I mean, you know, what are notifications? I don't know what those Japanese characters are, so I can't say your name. Saw you on the hub. Had to check if there was a stream. Ah, yes, Foo. There's the big brain strat. Any of you guys get lucky with the Heckbugs? I still haven't gotten one, dude. It's been, I am not lucky this year at all. Hey, Syph. What up? Just a heads up, this is probably gonna be a shorter stream today. We got people coming over, so I thought I'd squeeze in a quick one. Yeah, Multi, we did have a good Valentine's Day. I mean, most of all, we were just chilling. And then otherwise, yesterday, I took a lot of time to edit and was kind of just hanging out. That's why there was no videos. I'm gonna post today. I don't know how interested most of you guys are gonna be, but those that are regular on the channel, I finally finished the Zelda series. And as a little surprise, well, for those that don't know, basically like a couple weeks ago, we ended up recording Zelda Ocarina series with co-op. And it took this long to edit it. But I basically cut down 10 hours into roughly 3 hours, and I'm just gonna upload the one video. So it's gonna be the entire series all in one video. So there you go. Oh, you got 5 monarchs? Dang, dude, jeez. That's nice. Suffering from success? Hope I can get a Gonda to get with those monarchs I got. I mean, you should be able to, because they'll at least go up to 5 mil each, right? It's gonna take a little while, probably like a couple months, but gave up after 500 chests. Bruh. What's 500 chests? Like 10 minutes of grinding? No, but really, you get a lot of chests, man. Like, I swear they put the drop rates up. I mean, you did try the event, right, Syph? Because if you've done any Heckbug event, you've already done them all. Copy paste, right? I wasted all my luck on this event, so I don't expect to get anything else in the game. Yup, that's the right mentality. Speaking of luck, I don't know why this brought this thought up for me, but lots of you guys have been constantly asking about a Terraria series, and I think it's about time we have another Terraria series. I've actually already beat the game multiple times on the channel, but it's Terraria. I enjoy myself Terraria. This time I wanted to do it as a multiplayer series though, but unfortunately Joe has the COVID, if you haven't already checked in our Discord and stuff. He's been doing some sick streams though, but I'm kind of waiting for him to get better because I know he's got Terraria. And then one of our more regulars in Discord isn't busy, she's like an expert on Terraria and knows like a bunch of really good mods. So I could do like a modded series that hopefully isn't too overwhelming. Yeah, exactly, Archwing. That's kind of the plan. Also, hey, Captain. Took me 6 hours for my first Monarch. Seems the first takes the longest. Honestly, I would not be surprised. I don't think that they have that coded, but that just kind of seems to be how the luck works for some people. And then you got other people that get like 2 within an hour, and it's their first one. Hey, Mel. I never played Terraria because I can't understand it. So the quick answer is it's 2D Minecraft, but with a sort of... It's like the progression system is basically that every enemy can end up dropping like pieces of gear and stuff like that, which is already cool enough. But it's kind of like you beat the boss, then you can advance to the next boss. But in order to end up advancing to the next boss, you usually got to end up grinding a whole bunch of gear, and you always end up getting gear just weak enough. Like especially when you get to hard mode, I'm not the biggest fan of that gameplay loop, honestly, where it's like, oh cool, I've got armor where I still get like 3-shot by this boss, but in order to get better armor, I have to beat the boss so I can get its materials so I can craft better armor. And then once you've beaten the boss for the first time, you gotta beat it multiple times to get your hands on more materials and thus repeat the process. Otherwise, it's a great game. I'd highly recommend it. Most of all, like, if you don't really know how to play through it in multiplayer. Because it goes up to, like, 16 people or something. Hey, Bobby. Yeah, exactly. I think it'd be way too much for them to bother coding the love bugs to specifically drop the first one, like, on a delayed, you know? Wee. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you like me, not the other guy. Ah, yes, Soup Man. Yeah, I've already, like, that's the thing. I've played through Terraria, like, multiple times, but I have a good time every time I do it. If I'm not mistaken, the last, kind of bit my tongue there. The last Terraria series I did was, like, a live stream series. Otherwise, all the other ones were recorded. The only thing I'm kind of not looking forward to, like, when I'm playing single player, it like takes a lot longer to progress in Terraria than it does if you're with a group. And I've never really played it multiplayer, so that's kind of why I wanted to try the mods with multiplayer, because mods single player is pretty gross with how difficult they all are. Hey, noob. Been farming since the beginning of the event. Still haven't got the Heckbug to drop. Ooh. Honestly, sounds about right. One thing that you could potentially do is if you're going out of your way to grind like other things in Flux right now, the Monarch is like dirt cheap, or at least as cheap as it's going to get. So you could always buy one. The Sky mod? Oh, this? It's like the Aurora Borealis, I think. It's just a Trovesaurus mod again from Chronicle. I know about the Calamity mod, I know, but it was like, Calamity mod was like absurdly unbalanced when I was playing it. Like, I swear that mod is designed with multiplayer in mind, because it's like, oh, hey, here's the beginning of the game. These bosses one-shot you. What? I just started. I don't even have any gear. Main thing is, when I was playing Calamity years and years and years ago, the Summoner class like just came out, so it wasn't really fleshed out. And arguably, the Summoner in Terraria is my favorite build, but it drops off hard at the end game. Like, it's really, really bad. So I almost always am forced to swap over to Magic. What I'm getting to is Does Calamity have like a whole bunch of extra summoner stuff to round it out? Because the vanilla experience is pretty bad. I want to be able to just main summoner the entire game, please, and thank you very much. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up here. I did not see the new update for Minecraft. No, Multi. I heard it's got cherry blossoms, and I'm down to play Minecraft a little bit to see the new stuff. But honestly, it looks more so like it's going to be an update that'll affect content creators rather than just me like casually playing it. Like Minecraft content creators, you know, like it's like, oh man, there's so many new things to explore. For me, it's just a one and done, like, oh, this new biome's pretty. That's it. How do I get higher crystal gear? Oh, like crystal 4. So that's from your best bet. Like you can get it from delves, but your best bet is 5-star dungeons and geode surface, but you have to be in U11 in order for them to even drop. So there you go. Yeah, mage is great, Archwing. I agree. But I just want to stay as a dedicated summoner just because I find it to be so fun in Terraria. But it just was never viable. Because once you get like to the late game, the summons just got too weak. And so I would always swap back to magic. Which is fine. I was just wondering if Calamity had like summoner stuff. My buddy gave it to me. Oh, someone gave you like the Heckbug? Mr. Bite, I'll say. Nice. No, I can't give your... Wait, noob, you're gonna give me Flux? Dude, that's so nice of you. Because, yeah, I'm broke, dude. I don't have any. This Shadowhunter costume, Captain, it is not in the game currently. It was part of the Renewus event, which came and went already, like maybe a month or two ago. So you're out of luck. You're gonna have to wait like until next year. I kind of already warned everybody, like when the costume was there, I kept saying like, it's in, go get it, guys. But now that I think about it, I probably could have made like a dedicated video talking about it. Just to say like, oh, this pack is in. Actually, I could make a YouTube short showing pack items too. I never thought about that. I mean, I did it with the more recent Heckbug one, but I never thought that I should probably do that with the retro packs because they do keep coming back in the store. I'm gonna write that down actually. Another Trove idea. On my second ever playthrough, after I just beat the Wall of Flesh on hard mode, I got Skeleton Prime Spawn. What? Were you playing with a randomizer or something? Or did it just conveniently, like, what? Calamity, there's more options for Summoner? Okay, I mean, either way, Calamity's the big one everyone always suggests, so yeah, I should probably do that. I don't know, maybe it's gotten a lot better and easier. What's up? Do you play with your fans? I mean, yeah, if you want to join me right now, go ahead, but it's not going to increase your odds of getting the Heckbug, unfortunately. Otherwise, like, once this event's done, we can kind of go back to, like, doing 5 stars and doing dungeons and junk like that. Because with this event, it's, like, gotta kind of take advantage of the opportunity, right? Also, hey, Flues! What up? There we go. Come on, man. Just drop. I'm on a time limit, yo. I can't be here very long. The thing that sucks about the Heckbug event is you can't really do it multiplayer because as far as I know, like when it falls in love with my bug, I don't think you guys get the drops. Which is a bit disappointing. Okay, make the jump from 10k to 15k PR. Are you max level? Because that's going to make a big difference just being able to equip all of your gems. And then otherwise it's going to be, you know, the standard stuff. Crystal gear, a good torch from Leviathans, better gems, obviously, leveled gems, so on and so forth. You're level 22? Yeah, so I'd recommend get to level 30 first. Because you're going to be able to equip all your gems, and that's already going to give you the biggest power spike. because you're still missing quite a few gem slots. And in power gems especially, just give you tons of PR. Best way to level? Delves, unfortunately. Delves and, you know when you end up going to like Geode Surface or even just in an adventure world and there's like the quest NPCs at the spawn, they actually give some of the highest XP in the game. Obviously, they're time gated and only give you like a limited amount of quests per day. But other than that, it would just be Delves. 29.8 and having a hard time getting 30k. Yup. Yup. It's that's where it starts really slowing down. Once you can get strong enough that you can go into U11 and hopefully follow people around and leech, you can just get some crystal gems and then your power is going to spike really quick. Because even if you don't end up necessarily leveling up those crystal gems right away, you get so much freaking gem dust that you'll be able to level pretty much everything you've ever owned. Like, it's crazy. I'm at 29 getting super carried right now. Well, there you go, man. Yeah, that's the best XP. Don't forget a double XP potion. And also, I'd recommend if you absolutely want to level, do it on Saturday, XP day. And if you ever see this say like double XP week, then mandatory log in on XP day. Because you can use a double XP potion, double XP week, and double XP day, and you can get max level in like under 6 hours. Double XP potions are most commonly from Caruxian, so he's gonna be here next Friday. This week was Luxian and his Garbo inventory. Which, actually, come to think of it, I was gonna make a short about Luxian's inventory as well, but I didn't get around to it. Got too busy. How much light do you need to at least deal damage in U11? In order to end up actually handling U11, you probably need like a minimum of 7k. Otherwise, it's just not good. Yeah, double XP pots are unobtainable right now outside of Cash Shop. There is the Radiant Pancake NPC in the hub, but again, that is based on Cash Shop because that's where you get the Radiant Pancakes. I don't know what they're actually called, like Radiant Sovereigns or some crap, but pancakes just sounds better, and that's what they look like to me, so. Oh, Bomber Royale Weekly gives XP pots? Huh. Imagine playing Bomber Royale. Unfortunately, man. I got 7k light and don't deal any damage to dungeon bosses, etc. What class are you playing on, Archwing? That sounds very sus. You should be able to just barely handle U11. Oh, that's what you meant. Spend 30 coins to buy an XP pot. Right, because there's like the daily or weekly shop stuff. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. Terraria Shadowhunter. Yeah, that sounds sus, Archwing. I'm trying to think what you must be lacking that you're not able to handle the bosses. Are you, you're trying to handle Sundered Uplands, right? I wouldn't recommend that you go to Sundered Uplands because those enemies are like ridiculously high scale. That's probably why. Try the other biomes. See if that makes a difference. How do you get that custom pyro disc? Custom, yes. It's just a mod. Just purple pyro disc. The new PTS patch. Yes and no. Geode or other biomes. Yeah, that doesn't make sense that you're not dealing enough damage at 7k, Archwing. Like, legit, something's amiss. Because you should be able to handle it. Anyways, I want to just double check really quick here. Because I do actually have all of the PTS patch notes up and ready. I just haven't really read through most of them. The last one, yeah, was still the 17th. So I still have all of them open. Most of all, it was just nice quality of life changes. Did you try to resell the Monarch mount? I don't have the Monarch mount. I've been trying to get it myself. I mean, I could just like buy it for cheap and then sell it for a lot more later, but I'm broke. I don't have any flux, so. Oh, Mystic, you're probably right, dude. Yeah, Archwing. I wonder, is that like Mystic is saying, you probably have max crit hit and max health? No, you don't? Okay. That would have been funny, actually. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. The Bomber Shop has Bound Brilliance and stuff as well. That's true. It's just, it's Bomber Royale, so of course I don't know about it because I never do it. Thoughts on market flipping? Yeah, go for it. Who cares? What do you mean? It's a great way of making flux. It just requires a lot of time and patience, which I do not have. The Cape Chronicle made it for me. It's on Trovesaurus. As far as I know, it's public. He told me he didn't want me to make like an individual video highlighting it, and instead I can just like talk about it and refer to it. But I don't know if he's started doing it yet. He said that he's gonna end up probably like taking commissions for other cape icons and stuff, which would be really cool, I think. I think Trove should just have these types of capes and banners in the game. It's a much easier way and streamlined way that the devs could end up like adding in like icons of content creators and stuff. The cape is a little bit jank though. Like this one's specifically designed for Shadowhunter. The other one, like he's got a different mod for Solarian because Solarian's a tall boy. Also, thank you, Cookie. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate it. Or as the Joe would say, that's kind of hot, not gonna lie, NGL. Or Poggy Woggies. I don't know what that means. He just says it all the time, so. You have the Paragon Aura. The Hat Aura? Yeah, the only thing I'm missing out of Paragon is obviously some of the crafted stuff. I just never bothered crafting a bunch of the allies and junk. And then the Paragon Wings, of course. My Shadowhunter, I got 105% crit and a 5.5 mil coefficient. Yeah, that's okay. That's your problem. Yeah, your coefficient is a bit low for trying to do U11. What's your crit damage? And then do you... I hope you don't have magic damage on any of your gems. Also, what are you using for your banner or torch? Like, you're using Leviathan torches or something? Yeah, is that Hat Aura like 24 mil? The funny thing is I got the Hat Aura and yet I never use it. I really should, but it just, I don't know, man. It gets in the way of screenshots when I'm making thumbnails and stuff, so I just never use auras that much. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, Arch, like maybe somebody could help you out there. Either in my Discord, which is hit or miss whether or not you'll get advice or people saying, why are you playing Trove? But otherwise, there's the Trovesaurus Discord, which would help a lot. No, I'm not doubting that it's 24 mil sponge. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy because I don't remember what I bought it for, but I don't think it was 24 mil. It must have gone up. Sniped a Helmora for 3 mil and learned it. GG. Nice. Let me actually... What is it? Yeah, okay, so I have all the auras. I like how they call it a stellar aura. Where the heck is it? Paragon Helm. Yeah, geez, 24 mil. So you could get a Hat Aura or you could get a Gonda. What do you think is better? Actually, you know what? That's a weirdly interesting poll. There we go. I'm genuinely curious. See what people think. I think Gonda's gonna win by a landslide. I mean, come on, it's Gonda. Like, that's the whole thing, right? Is you got all these mounts and stuff that are like rarer than Gonda, and so they're more expensive, but nobody likes them as much. Any requirements to join your club? Nope. Nope. Best bet is to ask in the Discord, just because I don't think any of the people that can invite are here today. Hey, Vanessa. Yes, exactly. The hat aura looks like a turkey aura. I know. I think it's supposed to be like, what the heck's that festival? You know, the festival where they wear like all the feathered stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what they themed all the Paragon stuff after, and I don't really know why, because it's not like cool or anything. Any tips on hitting rank 30k PR? Well, again, it's gonna be get your level max so you can equip all your gems, and then it's gonna be gear and dragons and leveling up your gems, augmenting your gems, so on and so forth. It gets pretty slow. Yeah. The Brazil aura. Yeah. Whatever. I forget what that's called, but yes. Also, yeah, that's the real bottom line is Gonda, as much as everyone still covets that mount like crazy, it's still irrelevant because Volatile Bounder is the best mount in the game. Funny thing is, let me actually see. I'm very curious. Are people finally selling Bounder? Ooh, yep. That's actually a steal. Like, legit. Only like 5 to 10 mil more over Gonda for the most useful mount in the game? Are you serious? All right, let's just end this poll because I think we already know who won. Some of you actually voted for the Paragon hat. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just gonna Google it. Brazil Feather Festival. I don't know what it's called, man. Rio Cavanero, right? Is that it? Or Brazilian Carnival? It just says. Thank you, Google. Anyways, is that the one? I don't know. My point is, the reason why we were bringing it up, Gucci, is just because that's what the Paragon items seem to be themed off of, with all the feathers and being all rainbow and stylish and stuff. I don't know what the festival is called, but then Multi said it's the one from Brazil, which sounds right to me. Please get out of here. Trying to get my gunslinger to 30. Ooh, rip. Well, you're in luck, dude. Come March, I assume. Gunslinger's gain its rework, so you're kind of you're kind of taking the hard route right now because you're playing with the bad gunslinger. Oh, is the Carnival Festival already on right now, Gucci? Oh. Unless you're just saying that that's the festival, in which case, yeah, that's probably the one that I'm thinking of. In which case, yes, hello from Canada, where there is nothing happening. Please help. Best place for C4 is going to be Geode Surface 5-star dungeons in U11. Please make Crystal Gear tradable. I petition. I'm gonna recommend you grind out this mount instead of buying it. The Volatile Bounder, yeah. Especially now, because after the Bomber Royale changes that come with the Gunslinger update, I don't think you're even going to be able to play Bomber Royale. Like, I genuinely, it's bad. Because they're basically making it so that bots will get AFK kicked from Bomber. And as we all know, 90% of Bomber Royale is filled with bots, and that's the only way that we can even play that game. So, yep. Imagine, like, making, like, precautions and changing all this stuff to try and get, like, the bots away from Bomber Royale, not realizing that's the only reason people that even want to grind Bomber can grind it. Hilarious. Got my first C4 gear on PS4. Nice. Stonks. Nice, Morse. Glad to help. Thank you for being so kind. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm always glad to help people, man. That's kind of the whole goal with the guides and junk. Because the game sure as heck doesn't tell you any of this. Does the Candy Barb's ult size scale with the size of its opponent? What? No. No? Don't think so. That's kind of weird. If you trigger Lunacy, then maybe it'll get bigger. But I haven't really tested that. Can you please? Getting rubber banded everywhere I go. Yup. I'm actually surprised that I'm not rubber banding today. I think a lot of people are just like, I don't care about Heckbug event anymore. Guys. Oh, I have coffee. Oh, thank God. Just chill here for a minute. Sometimes when finding live eyes, I see a huge top hat or ice cream cone above them. That's the Boomeranger. He's got, the Boomeranger has a rare chance of basically just dropping a nuke. And that does the most damage from Boomer. And you're going to see a lot more Boomers actually fighting Leviathans now because the rework actually made it significantly stronger. And most of all, it buffs the whole party when those trigger. It's kind of like another Lunacy mode. So. Oh, yeah, Archwing. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. It's to prevent trolling and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, you could always tweet it at me. If you use Twitter. Nobody does anymore. I want to imagine how much lag there would be if crossplay was a thing. I mean, I would imagine if they ended up even having crossplay, their servers would be a little bit more stable. Otherwise, they would never say yes. I'll take the rubber banding gladly if we could have crossplay, dude. Are you serious? Like... be great. What's the next class you're going to cover for the 45k series? Okay, so... I don't know why that comment got hidden. I got you, Scythe. So, here's the thing. I am very torn because on one hand, I know that I gotta keep the 45k series ready for you guys and coming out regularly, but at the same time, and I know this is gonna be a bit disappointing, I'm actually taking a 2-week vacation in Japan come April, and I'm trying to right now figure out what videos I can easily stock record a bunch of before I go on my trip and then have scheduled as uploads. I'm not saying that you're gonna have to wait until April for the next 45k video. I'm just saying I might have a bulk of them around that time specifically, just so that I have videos that can go up regularly, like while I'm away. I will be looking into, like, I have a huge text document of all these other video ideas, and I'm gonna try and see, like, okay, what's another easy one that I can bulk record? So I'm just saying as a heads up, like, I'm still going through that process of trying to figure out what the next step is in terms of stocking up videos for 2 weeks. And that's why I haven't done another 45k video just yet. Anyways. Oh, hey, Saris. I got the notif, but I was doing a Mystic Dungeon and WoW. Nice. If WoW was action combat, I would play that instantly. I'm going to have to take off pretty soon, by the way. People are, as I mentioned, people are coming over. So I will answer a couple more questions as I keep up with them, hopefully. But at the same time, I want a freaking Monarch, dude. I haven't gotten a single one this year. But I feel like it's going to be one of those times where it just would take like 4 hours plus for me. Let's get these last 2 bugs, and then I'll answer a couple of your guys' questions before we call it. Nothing. Nothing at all. Gross. Okay. Do crystal gems give light other than cosmic? So, no, they don't. Like, a fire crystal gem isn't going to give you light. No. What makes delves so boring to grind? I mean, honestly, dude, if you find delves fun, then awesome. Go grind them. I don't find them fun because it's just repeating the same, you know, stupid, boring-looking cave walls over and over again. Also, thanks, Freddy. That's kind of you to say. Yes. I think that's why I need it to hear, honestly. Because, yeah, I put a lot of pressure on myself, just naturally. That's just the type of person I am. What should I do with Adventurine? Spend it in the club on the NPCs. No, Adventurine, yeah, most of all, you just get a lot, like, stuff out of the club merchant for mastery and junk. That's all. Best ally for Shadowhunter. So the best ally isn't actually Ernie. The best allies in the game right now, I don't have them currently, is the ones out of the star chart. So Scorpius, that's going to be the best Shadowhunter ally. You can get it out of the star chart. I just don't know exactly where it is. That's the thing is, I can actually get all of the items out of the star chart right now. I've just been too busy and preoccupied. It's also really, really boring because I basically have to go into the shop and spend all my qubits on these keys over the course of like an hour of just buying them out of the shop. Like, no joke, it is the slowest, most tedious process in the whole freaking game. Like, it's so stupid. Do I have an iron one? No. Okay. Are the pearls on gems random, or can you pick which stats get pearls? So they are random once you level up the gems, yes. But you can use items to kind of randomize where the pearls are, or more specifically, randomize which stat is in which slot. So light is the only stat on gems that can't be randomized off of a gem, and so that's why you will use a different item to randomize the pearls, hopefully, so that you get 3 pearls into light. You have beaten the game if you find delves fun. I disagree. What class is the best overall? Off the top of my head, without putting too much thought into it, I'm gonna say Shadowhunter, just because it's got consistent speed. It's really, really good, and it also just does a lot of damage as well. Best ally and emblems for Shadowhunter. Well, your emblems is just gonna end up being Trailblazing or Sure Strike, depending on your stats, and then Martial Emblem is pretty much required for like everything now. So, because you can never have too much damage. Best subclass for Neo Ninja. Probably just the same as everybody. It's most of all like the Solarian is going to be the best subclass for anything endgame, just because of that light stat that you get out of it. That's basically it. But otherwise, Lunacy still gives you the movement speed boost, so that'll help a lot as well. How are there people selling Klubits in Tradable? They... No, they're not. What are you talking about? I don't see it. Unless you're talking about something different. Stat reveal. I mean, there's my stats right there, man. Why does my one gem only have 2 pearls? Oh, no, dude. I'd recommend that you watch my gem guide tutorial video because, unfortunately, you leveled a gem that had 2 stats. So that gem is garbage. Essentially, the short answer is you have to have a gem at level 1 with all 3 stats available, and then you can start pumping levels into it. Because what happens is every 5 levels, it's going to put a pearl on a stat, right? So by level 15, you end up getting 3 pearls. Or if you have a gem that only has 2 stats, the first pearl goes to waste to unlock that 3rd stat. So yeah. Look at general. Oh, in the Discord? Yeah, one sec. Life. Let's see. I didn't even hop in Discord yet. Oh, there's his stats. Okay. Let's see. So that must be Archwing stats, which, yeah, so your physical damage is a bit lacking, and your crit damage is also a bit lacking as well. if you're still here, Archwing. Those would be the main things that I would try to focus on. Like, essentially what you're going to do for every single one of your gems, you're going to try and get, like, obviously, like, no pearls and crit hit, and then everything else is just crit damage and physical damage, and that's it. Nothing else. And then, of course, it's the ratio between what has more pearls than the other. Oh, people are selling Klubits by being paid to be invited to the club so they can donate them. They get paid per Klubit they donate. That's how they are sold. Oh, interesting. Imagine that. Well, there you go. Sarah's clarified, but I don't believe in that or understand why people would even bother. But hey. Best stats to have on your crystal gear? I mean, that just depends on the class that you're using. If you're Shadow Hunter, it's going to be movement speed, attack speed. Oh, that's your class gem, Joe? Oof. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, especially the Emp gem. That's really rare that you got such a bad one. I don't know if I've ever seen like an empowered gem that has 2 stats anymore. It's been a long time. Is that a really old one? How do you gain chaos factor? You don't. Yeah, it's just patron now. There used to be chaos coins in the chaos chests, and they used to be tradable, but now they're all removed. What happened to Regeminators? They're useless now. Yep, they're useless now. You don't need them anymore. Thank God. You can just remove your gems for free. This is the Renewus costume. It was here like a month or 2 ago, Logan. It's not here anymore, so you're going to have to wait till next year. The reason you get attack speed on the Shadow Hunter is because its ultimate is affected by it, mass. That's if you're trying to deal like Chongo Bongo boss damage. That's where you get all your boss damage on Shadow Hunter is from the ult. If you're just doing speed farming, then yeah, you could move the attack speed off for crit damage. The one costume you had a while back that was white with a black demon face. On Shadow Hunter? Not sure which one you mean. I'm sorry. I change my costume so often, but usually I'm always using the Renewus or the Amok Aimbot one. But that doesn't sound like the one you're talking about. So I'm not sure. Sorry. Yeah, sure thing, Archwing. My water imp gems would not go over 1.8k PR, while the rest are at 2k. Is it fully augmented? Because yeah, then you got a bad gem. That's why. Yeah, I'll definitely be streaming a lot more tonight, Scythe. I know I kind of took a little bit of a hiatus there because there was the day with the Genshin stream. I just pumped out tons of videos. And then yesterday I spent time editing. But tonight, yeah, I can get back to the swing of things and actually do some live stream stuff. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go. We got people coming over and dogs are gonna go crazy and we gotta order food and everything. But love you guys. Hope you had fun. Hope I answered all your questions. I know I didn't catch all of them and I'm sorry about that. But I'll publish this stream after it finishes processing. And then, of course, I'll end up doing some other streams later tonight. I am going to publish some videos today as well, but they're going to be very sporadic just because I'm going to be busy chilling and hanging with people. But anyways, bye, guys.